We now continue with exercise number 6b of quadratic equations, problems in quadratic equations. Okay, so the first question over here, now we can see this whole exercise is based on the geometrical figures. So you have got area, perimeter and volume over here in this particular part. So all the formula which are related to mensuration, that is area, perimeter and all, will be useful in this particular exercise. So we see the first question. The sides of a right angle triangle containing a right angle are 4x and 2x minus 1. If the area of the triangle is 30 centimeter square, calculate the length of its sides. So it's given to us that suppose this is a triangle over here. Then in this triangle, it is a right angle triangle. One of the angle is 4x and other is 2x minus 1. One of the side is 4x and the side is 2x minus 1. And the area is given as 30. So you know that it is half base into height. So we have over here the first one, that area is equals to 30 centimeter square and area is equals to half into base into height. So 30 is equals to 1 upon 2 into 4x into 2x minus 1. This becomes 2x. So this becomes 30 is equals to 4x square minus 2x. So 4x square minus 2x minus 30 is equals to 0. Divide by 2 because it can be reduced. So 2x square minus x minus 15 is equals to 0 will be the required equation. So the thing is 30 and so 6 and 5. So 2x square minus 6x plus 5x minus 15 is equals to 0. X 2x minus 2x, so to x minus 3 and plus 5 x minus 3 is equals to 0. So x minus 3 is equals to 0 and 2x minus 5 is equals to 0. Plus 5 is equals to 0. So x is equals to 3 and x is equals to minus 5 upon 2, which is not possible because the sides cannot be negative. So accordingly x is equal to 3. So we need to find out the length of the sides. So 4x is equals to 4 into 3 is equals to 12 centimeters and 2x minus 1 is equals to 6 minus 1 is equals to 5 centimeters. That's the sides of the triangle. Understood? So that was the first question, which was based on half base into height. Now we come to when I calculate the lengths of its sides. So here we also need to find out the side of the hypotenuse over here. So accordingly what will happen is that therefore hypotenuse is equals to 12 square plus 5 square is equals to 144 plus 25 is 169. Therefore hypotenuse is equals to 13 centimeters. So sides will be 5 centimeter, 12 centimeter and 13 centimeter over here. Got it? We need to be very careful while finding out the answers because many times they ask you something more than what is already taken as xn x plus 1 or something like that. So we will need to see to it that the questions is properly seen. We see what is given, what is asked, and accordingly have our final answer. Next thing is question number 3. Yeah. The sides of a right angle triangle are x minus 1, 3x and 3x plus 1. Find the value of x, the length of its sides and its area. So these are the three things. So first we have is there is a right angle triangle. So this is my right angle triangle, wherein the sides are given to me as The hypotenuse will be the greatest one, so 3x plus 1 will be the hypotenuse, 3x will be here and x plus 1 will be here. Sorry, it's x minus 1 which will be over here. Now we know that this is a right angle triangle, so we can use the Pythagoras theorem. So as per the Pythagoras theorem, so by Pythagoras theorem, we have 3x plus 1 the whole square is 3x the whole square plus x minus 1 the whole square. That gives me 9x square plus 6x plus 1 is equal to 9x square plus x square minus 2x plus 1. 9x square gets cancelled. Bringing everything on this side, we get 0 is equal to x square minus 2x minus 6x plus 1 minus 1. So that also gets cancelled. So we got x square minus 8x is equal to 0. So x into x minus 8 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 8. Of course this is not possible. So x is equal to 8. Therefore we have got, so first thing is they are asked is the value of x. So x will be this or this. So therefore x is equal to 8 because this is not possible. Now the lengths of the sides. So first thing is x minus 1 is equal to 8 minus 1 is equal to 7. 3x is equal to 3 into 8 is equal to 24. And 3x plus 1 is equal to 24 plus 1 is equal to 25. That's the side. And finally the area. Area is equal to half into base into height. So that gives me half into base is 3x which is 24 and height is 7. So that gives me 12, that is 84 centimeters square will be the area. So that's the area of the required triangle, given triangle. Now I come to the question number 5. Is it clear? Is this clear to you all? Okay, we go to question number 5. The diagonal of a rectangle is 60 meters more than its shorter side and the larger side is 30 meters more than the shorter side. So it's this way, that this is question number 5. This is a rectangle and it is such that they are given us that the diagonal of a rectangle is 60 meters more than the shorter side. So if this is x, this is 60 meters more than the shorter side. So x plus 60. And the larger side is 30 more than the shorter side. So this is x plus 30. We need to find the sides. Here we'll use the again Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, we have got x plus 60 the whole square is equal to x plus 30 the whole square plus x square. So that gives me x square plus 120 x plus 3600 is equal to x square plus 60x plus 900 plus x square. X square and x square gets cancelled, this x square remains. So we have over here as 120x plus 3600 is equal to x square plus 60x plus 900. Bringing everything on one side, we have got 0 is equal to x square plus 60x minus 120x plus 900 minus 3600. So that gives me x square minus 60x minus 2700 is equal to 0. Clear? 2700 and 60. So that is 90 and 30. So x square minus 90x plus 30x minus 2700 is equal to 0. X minus 90 plus 30x minus 90 is equal to 0. So x minus 90 is equal to 0 and x plus 30 is equal to 0. X is equal to 90 or x is equal to minus 30, which is not possible. Therefore, we have over here x is equal to 90. So this gives me, so what is required? Find the sides of the rectangle. So we have got the breadth is equal to x, is equals to 90 meters and length is equals to x plus 30 is equals to 120 meters. That will be the sides of the rectangle. So that was question number 5 of 6b. Right. Next we see is sum number 7. Question number 7. A footpath of uniform width runs around the inside of a rectangular field 32 meters long and 24 meters wide. So there is this particular ground which is such that this is 32 meters and this is 24 meters wide. And there is the footpath which runs around the inside of the so there is one which is inside, this runs inside, this is the footpath, this particular area over here is the footpath. The path occupies 208 meters square, find the width. So here we have the width over here to be as x, this over here is x, they are uniform, so x and x over here. That means this distance, so this length will be 32 minus 2x because x is over here and x is over here. So 2x is subtracted from 32, so this becomes the length. The breadth over here will become again the same way, x and x on both sides, it will be 24 minus 2x. And we know that the area over here is 208 meters square. So what do you have? Area big rectangle minus area small is equals to 208. Are we clear? We are having over here that the path is in between. So here it is 208 meters square is the area like this. Area of the bigger rectangle minus area of the smaller rectangle will be 208. So this gives me as 32 into 24 minus 32 minus 2x into 24 minus 2x is equals to 208. So this gives me 32 into 24 minus, this will be again 32 into 24, then, okay, let's put it this way, 32 24, then it is 32 minus 2x, so minus 64x minus 48x plus 4x square is equals to 208. So that gives me 32 into 24. I am not multiplying because I know it is getting cancelled. That's why there is no point multiplying it. So minus 32 into 24 plus this adds up to 112x minus a plus and minus 4x square is equals to 208. So this and this gets cancelled. So therefore my equation will become, I put everything on the other side, 0 is equals to 4x square minus 112x plus 208 is equals to 0. Now you can divide it by 4, so you get over here x square minus 4 to the 8, 32 is 8, and x plus this will be 4 5s and 2s is equals to 0. So that gives me x square minus 26x minus 2x plus 52 is equals to 0. So x minus 26 minus 2 x minus 26 is equals to 0. So x minus 26 is equals to 0. X minus 2 is equals to 0. So x is equals to 26 or x is equals to 2. Now you can see over here this is not possible because this itself is 24. उसमें अगर 26 दोनों से कैसे निकालेंगे? So that's why this is not possible. Therefore, you can say therefore width is equals to 2 meters. So the width of the footpath is equals to 2 meters is the answer. Is it clear? That was question number 7. Are we clear with this? right? Now we come to question number 9. This question is easy, but it has got too many calculations. So you have to be very, very careful for the calculations point of view and take care that you are not making any silly mistakes. Okay, so that is question number 9, which is important calculation point of view. Let's see the question. The dimensions of the rectangular field are 50 meters and 40 meters. A flower bed is prepared inside this field, leaving a gravel path of uniform width all around the flower bed. The cost of laying the flower bed and the graveling the path at 30 and 20 rupees per square meter respectively is 52000. Find the width of the gravel path. So what it actually says is that there is one rectangular field. So this is a rectangular field. This rectangular field is 50 meters by 40 meters. Okay. The flower bed is prepared inside the field, leaving a gravel path of uniform width all around the flower bed. So there is a flower bed which is prepared over here, leaving equal width, that is x over here, x over here, x over here, and x over here. Okay, so uniform prepared inside, leaving a gravel path of uniform width all around the bed. The cost of laying the flower bed and graveling the path. So laying this is the flower bed. This is the flower bed. The flower bed ka kya hoga? This will be 50 minus 2x, and this will be 40 minus 2x. This flower bed is done at the cost of rupees. Flower bed is 30, and the cost over here is rupees 20. Total cost is rupees 52,000. Did you understand the question? The question is, there is this particular field, इसके अंदर ये flower bed है. This flower bed is done at a cost of 30 rupees per meter square, and the graveling over here, so this is the gravel. Gravel means stones dalna. Okay, you're just putting the gravel, that is stones around it. So a leveled flooring is there. So that is with 20 rupees per meter square, and the total cost is 5200. So let us do one thing. First of all, let us find out the costing of this separately, and then we'll add it up. So first thing is cost of flower bed is equals to area into cost. So that will be, area is nothing but 50.2x, 50.2x, 50 minus 2x into 40 minus 2x into 30. So that will be 5 is 20, 1, 2, 2000 minus 100x minus 80x plus 4x square whole into 30. That gives me 2000 minus 180x plus 4x square into 30. That gives me an equation as, I'll put it in the other way around. So it is 120x square minus 18 into 3 is 54, 00x plus 60,000, because 6,000 and 0, right? This is perfect. So this is the cost of the flower bed. Now let's take the cost of the graveling. Cost of graveling is equal to area into cost. Now what is the area? Area will be this bigger one minus this one. So it will be 50 into 40. You can say this is the area of this. Okay, let's take this. Minus 50 minus 2x into 40 minus 2x. The whole multiplied by into 20. So that gives me 2000 minus, this is exactly the same thing over here. This thing multiplication is 2000 plus 180x, because minus over here, minus 4x square, the whole into 20. So this and this gets cancelled. I get over here as, after multiplying, I get it as 3600x minus 80x square. This is now the cost for gravelling. Now I know the cost of this plus cost of this is equals to 52000. So it gives me this way, that 120x square minus 5400x plus 60,000 plus 3600x minus 80x square is equals to 52000. Is it clear? That is cost of the flower bed and this is the cost of the gravelling. वो दोनों का addition is 52,000. Are we clear with this? Right? चलो अभी solving this thing. So x square यानी ये आ गया 40x square. ये x और ये x, this is 5400, this is 3600. So 54 and 36. 18. So it is minus 800x plus 60,000 minus 52,000 is equals to 0. So that's 40x square minus 1800x minus 8,000 is equals to 0. You can divide it by 4. Divided by 4, we get you can divide by 40 itself. So x square minus, so it is 180 upon 40. So 0 and 4 is 60, 20, 45. So it is 45x minus 2. So 8,200. 8,040 is 200. 40 into 5 is 200. So x square minus 40x 9. This will be plus, because this is 6,000, so plus. So plus 200. So it is 40x minus 5x plus 200 is equals to 0. X minus 40 minus 5x minus 40 is equals to 0. So that gives me x minus 40 is equals to 0. X minus 5 is equals to 0. X is equals to 40, not possible, because the width itself is 40, so not possible over here. X is equals to 5 will be the answer. So what is the question they asked us? Find the width of the gravel path. So width is equals to 5 meters. A very, very important sum, because the calculations over here are going to be complicated. A simple mistake of zeros over here will land up into problem. So be very sure that you are doing the sum properly when you try it on your own, or you are doing it later on for your practice. So that was sum number, I didn't write the sum number 9 of exercise 6b. This was sum number 9. Okay, now we come to sum number 11. Okay, sum number 11. Okay, in sum number 11 we have got a farmer has 70 meters of fencing with which he encloses 3 sides of a rectangular sheep pen, the 4th side being the wall. If the area of the pen is 600 square meter, find the length of its shorter side. So basically what is happening is, here it is 11, over here we have got a wall over here, the farmer has got a wall over here, and then he has got a sheep pen which is of this particular nature, that this is the wall and this is the fence, and the fence he says that the farmer has 70 meters of fencing. So we know that this complete thing is 70 meters. So this is, suppose we take this as x and this as x. So over here, this will be, let's say, length. So we know that length plus x is equals to 70. So therefore length is equals to 70 minus 2x. So this part is equal to 70 minus 2x. Understood? Very easy. You just have to think about one small thing, and that is how to take that 70. So the 70 is from this side, and this side. So this length plus x is equal to 70. So length is equal to 70 minus 2x. Now it's given to me that the area is 600. So area is equal to length into breadth. So 600 is equal to length is 70 minus 2x. And what is the breadth? Breadth is just x. You got the equation? So 600 is equal to 70x minus 2x square. So taking everything on this side, you get 2x square minus 70x plus 600 is equal to 0. Dividing it by 2, x square minus 35x plus 300 is equal to 0. So we got to know 35 and 300. So that would be 15 and 20. So x square minus 20x minus 15x plus 300 is 0. x minus 20 minus 15x minus 20 is equal to 0. X minus 20 is equal to 0. X minus 15 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 20 or x is equal to 15 meters. So you can have over here this as 15, 15. So that will be 30 and this will be 40, or 20, 20 and this is 30. So you can see the width, therefore smaller side. They asked us what is the shorter side, or we can say, we will write shorter side is equals to 15 meters or 20 meters. Both the answers are possible. So we have got two answers for the same thing. If it is 15 and 15, then this will be 40. If it is 20 and 20, this will be 30. In both the cases, you can see they are the shorter sides. So the answer to this particular thing will be 15 when longer side is 40 and 20. So this will be 15 meters. We'll write over here 15 meters when longer is 40 meters and is equals to 20 meters when longer is 30 meters. Got it? Easy? Because here you can find out the value of L also. So L is equals to 70 minus 2 into 20 is equals to 30 meters, or over here 70 minus 2 into 15 is equals to 40 meters. So that when you are writing the answer, you have that basis on why you are writing this 40 and 30. So you can write this L also over here. Are we clear? So here we did not use the formula of the perimeter directly because one of the side was wall. So that was the only tricky part over here, that one of the side was wall. So you cannot take the perimeter as 70. If you take perimeter as 70, you go wrong. So we come to the last question of this exercise, that is exercise 6b, sum number 13. So we come to sum number 13. Right. The area of a big rectangular room is 300 meters square. If the length be decreased by 5 meters and the breadth increased by 5 meters, the area would be unaltered. So let's take it this way, that okay, here we'll have to take two variables, better here. So let length is equals to x, breadth is equals to y, therefore area is equals to xy, right, which is given as 300 meters square. Therefore, y will be equal to 300 upon x. You get the thing? Now it is given that length, they are given that if the length be decreased by 5, length decreased is equals to x minus 5, and breadth is increased is equals to 300 upon x plus 5. And they say that the area still remains 300. That means length into breadth is equals to 300. So x minus 5 into 300 upon x plus 5 is equals to 300. Multiplying, we get over here x into 300 upon x is just 300. So 300 plus 5x minus 1500 upon x minus 25 is equals to 300. So this 300 and 300 gets cancelled. You take the LCM over here, it becomes 5x square minus 1500 minus 25x whole upon x is equals to 0. X, you bring it over here, it becomes 0. So the equation becomes 5x square minus 25x minus 1500 is equals to 0. You can divide it by 5. We get the equation as x square minus 5x minus 300 is equals to 0. Is it clear? X square minus 5x minus 300 is equals to 0. So we have x square minus 5x minus 300 is equals to 0. So we need to have the, okay, it is 15 into 20 again. So x square minus 20x plus 15x minus 300 is equals to 0. So x minus 20 plus 15 x minus 20 is equals to 0. X minus 20 is equals to 0. X plus 15 is equals to 0. X is equals to 20 or x is equals to minus 15. So this is not possible. We got x is equals to this many, it is meters square, so meters. Therefore, what is asked is find the length of the room. So the length is equals to 20 meters. You can find out the breadth also because we don't know. No, it's not required. Anyway, we'll just take it out. So it will be y will be equal to 300 upon 20 is equals to 15 meters. Answer is just the length. What is required? The required answer is only the length, which is equal to 20 meters. So length is equal to 20 meters. So that was exercise 6B, the alternate sums homework.